So I do believe I owe y'all the story of how I broke my leg. Okay, now this happened in 2005. I don't remember the exact date, which is not surprising because I'm horrible with dates. But on this particular morning, I was driving to work. I worked on Cleveland Avenue, the Kmart on Cleveland Avenue, people. I'm on my way to work. Beautiful day, sun's out, bumping my music, everything's good. I'm like maybe 3 minutes away from the job, okay? So I never forget it. I was listening to Lil Wayne, Go DJ. So for some odd reason, I don't know why, some odd reason, I took off my seatbelt. I don't remember why, but I took off my seatbelt. Still paying attention to the road, people. I can multitask. Doing it now. It was 4 lanes, okay? So I was probably in one of the 2 lanes in preparation of getting over to the far right lane to get over to make my exit. This SUV on my left side speeds past me a little bit and clips me as it's cutting in front of me to get to the far right lane. Okay, so I saw it was a white Lexus SUV. I saw that little bit before it clipped the front left of my car and went ahead and made the exit. Okay, clipped me, shot in front of me, got in this far right lane and made the exit. Now, I probably panicked. Okay, I probably panicked and jerked the wheel because when the car hit me, it jerked me right. So first reaction is to jerk the car back left. And that's what I did. Then it became a jerk fest. Wow. Wait. No, not what I meant. I started jerking the wheel. Okay? Started jerking the wheel. Then I started fishtailing because I was probably doing maybe about 45 or 50. Because like I said, I was getting ready to get in a far right lane to make my exit to go to work. So maybe 45, 50, something like that. No faster than that. So now I'm, jerking the wheel back and forth, trying to straighten my car. The next thing I remember is going head on into a brick wall, which was the median. Okay, so now I've turned my car this way and I'm heading full speed to the median because I did tense up. And that's what a lot of people don't know, that when you have an accident, your body kind of freezes. Okay, so my body froze, my leg got stiff, and I'm going full speed. So boom, hit the median, pop that bad boy hard. Okay, hard. I know you've seen the crash dummies where you hit something hard going fast and your body shoots forward and then you go back, and that's exactly what happened, right? I opened my eyes and I was like, okay, all right, I had an accident. Okay, had an accident. I'm assuming I blacked out a little bit, maybe, I don't know, I'm assuming I did, because when I guess came to open my eyes, I saw like a cloud of dust and like my ears were ringing. Okay, my ears were ringing, cloud of dust, and of course I saw the airbag, and I couldn't really see anything else or hear anything else. All right, and I wasn't in like any tremendous pain. I knew that an accident had happened because I could smell it or whatever, but I wasn't in any tremendous pain. So the hissing was freaking me out, man. It was freaking me out because I watch a lot of movies, and in the movies, after you have an accident, your car blow up. It don't matter if you pop a turtle while you driving, your car gonna blow up. Okay, it's just boom, big explosion, and 4 other cars gonna explode because your car exploded. Okay, exaggeration, I know, but in my mind, my car was getting ready to blow up. All right, so my brain is telling me, Mina, get out the car, get out the car, get out of the car. It's about to blow up. I'm trying to get out the car. Okay, so wasn't buckled up, so I try to stand up to, or maneuver myself out of the car, and fell. I fell to the right. I fell under the passenger seat dashboard. Okay, fell. My legs went up, my body went this way, and I fell. Maybe I passed out. I don't know, because I remember when I looked up, all I saw was sky. So imagine having an accident or knowing you're about to have an accident, a bad accident. You're going full speed toward a concrete wall. You have the accident, and then you open your eyeballs and all you see is sky. In my mind, I died. In that moment, my brain said, up. You died. You're going to heaven. Yay, I'm going to heaven, but dang it, I'm dead. That's what was going through my head at that moment. Was I was dying and I was going to heaven because here come the blue. Like here come the sky. It makes no sense now, but at the time, I died. In my mind, I died. Okay. Until I heard people, okay? So I heard people. So keep in mind, I'm like basically upside down in the passenger seat looking up, and I heard people, and then I saw somebody like poke their head in my car. Are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, well, dang it, I ain't dead. I just had an accident. They're like, oh my goodness, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know, I guess. And then another girl comes up, she starts screaming like, oh my God, look at her leg. And I'm like, what's wrong with my leg? So because until that moment, I'm good. I just knew that I couldn't stand up. I ain't really put two and two together as to why I couldn't stand up. But this chick over here losing her ish, talk about her leg. So I look down, all I see is blood. At that moment, I had on a polo shirt, khakis, and some white Forces. So I look down and like part of my khakis is gone. I'm like, dang it, man, these are my favorite khakis. And all I see is blood on my right leg. I was like, oh my goodness, my leg is gone. So much goes through your head when you have an accident. Like looking back now, I'm like, dang, Minnie, you was stupid. But then and so I'm looking down, I see all of this blood, and I'm like, where my leg at? Like, check the car. Where my leg? Where my knee, like a little bit below my knee, was a tear in my khakis, and I saw white. So once again, in my mind, I done broke my leg, and my bone is protruding through the skin, through my khakis. That's what's happening in my brain. That's what happened to my leg. And I remember my thigh was like, I don't know, throbbing. It was like a lot of pressure. It wasn't really just say hurting, but it was like a lot of pressure in my thigh. So I kind of, felt my thigh a little bit, and it was sharp, something sharp in my thigh. Later found out that was my bone. My bone didn't break the skin, but it was poking the skin. Sounds disgusting, I know. So I got these people, looking at my car, screaming, talking, oh my goodness. And I'm just chilling like, dang it, man, my freaking khakis. So me being me, I pull out my cell phone and I called a job. And I'm like, yeah, just had an accident. I ain't gonna be able to make it into work. Once again, now I'm like, Mina, you was tripping. But then though, I was like, priorities, man. Priority. Anyway, called a job, go ahead, told them I ain't gonna be able to make it in because I had a car accident. The very nice lady that answered the phone was like, okay, well, I hope you get better. I was like, thank you, nice lady. So then I called my mom. Word of advice, people, word of advice. If you got a mama like Miss Alice, don't call her after you have an accident. Do not call your mom immediately following an accident, okay? What? I could not have been thinking clearly at the time. Could not have been thinking clearly, because if I was, I wouldn't have called my mama. I wouldn't have called her. But I was calm. That's the crazy part about it. Like, I was calm, my voice was calm, everything was good. People around me was losing their ish, but I was good. So I called my mom. I'm like, hey mama, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. You all right? Nah, just had an accident. What? You okay? I'm like, nah, think I broke my leg. She was like, oh Lord, oh my. And just fast forward, like stuff went super fast. Mama started talking super fast. She probably started crying, just a bunch, like a bunch of a bunch. Okay, couldn't understand her at that point. She was like, where you at? Where they taking you? Oh my God. And then at this point, you can hear sirens in the background because, the police coming, the ambulance is coming, everybody coming. And I done told my mom I done had an accident. I done said that I'm not okay. And she hear a gang of sirens in the back. Lost her ish. All my fault. Purely my fault. Mama, I apologize. I can say that now. That was a horrible thing to get a call from your child telling you that they just had an accident. Horrible thing. And then they can hear the chaos in the background. That is a horrible thing to do to a parent. Don't do that. I know that now. Don't ever do that. But I did that. So mama freaking out or whatever. She was probably at work. I believe if my mom had genie powers, she would have straight and been exactly where I was at that moment. Like that's what my mama would have did. She was so concerned, so hurt, so scared. She was so everything, and I did that to her, and I apologize. For that. And I know that I was spared. I know that because I could have been ejected from my car because I didn't have on a seatbelt. So I know how blessed I am. Don't ever get into it. So they cut me out of my car, put me on this gurney, right? And I see I'm assuming he was a state trooper. He had the straight hat on with the big top part. And he was like, how you doing? What happened? And I was like, well, I got hit. It was a white Lexus SUV. It went that way. It wasn't, this calm when I was talking to him, but I was fairly calm when I was telling him what happened. And he was like, ma'am, can you tell me what happened? I was like, I told you, it was a white Lexus SUV. He went that way. He took the exit that way. He clipped me and he went that way. And he was like, ma'am, calm down. You're in shock. What you mean I'm in shock? First of all, I'm on this freaking gurney, gearing to go to the hospital because I just got hit. He went that way. You sit here running your mouth at me when you need to be going to get the person that hit me. Officer person, they put me on the gurney and they put like a elevation thing under my thigh or something like that. All I know is it felt like I was getting stabbed, punched, shot, whatever in my leg because my bone was broken. So it was separated. Like the way they had it, like my bones were separating. One was higher than the other one. I was like, you got to fix this. Like I was losing my mind on this freaking gurney. I'm like, y'all gonna have to fix this. I'm dying over here. Like, help me now. So they say, ma'am, where do you want to go? Like, I don't know, the hospital, somewhere. They was like, all right, we're gonna take you to Atlanta Medical. All right, cool. Let's get it. Let's get with the get on. Let's go. Chop. Meanwhile, they rolling me to the ambulance. I'm like, one final look to my car that is totaled beyond belief. State patrol guy is still trying to ask me questions. Look, dude, all you need to know is that it was a white Lexus SUV. It went that way and took the airport exit. If you hurry, you might be able to catch him. Why you sit here trying to talk to me? Why you talking about I'm in shock? I'm good. I just want you to catch the cat that hit me. Like, can you do that? That's what I want. That's what I want you to do. Put me in the ambulance. It was my first time in an ambulance. So never mind I just had an accident. Never mind laid out on this gurney. I'm all looking around, observing my surroundings and whatnot. Like, oh, so this is what the inside of an ambulance looked like. Okay. They rolled me in there and I'm talking to the EMT people and I look down and I see socks. And I'm like, well, where's my shoes? And they were like, oh, ma'am, when we pulled you out of the car, you didn't have any shoes on. What? Look, I just got them ones. All right, so I done totaled my car. I done jacked up my favorite khakis. I got blood everywhere. And I lost my new Air Force One. What? Man, nah. All right, cool, whatever. So we get to the hospital, they roll me in, and I don't know, maybe I do watch too much TV, but I was expecting, a lot of hoopla, a lot of roll her in, we got to get her into surgery or whatever. Well, that ain't what happened. That is not what happened to me, okay? Not. They roll me in all slow. Everybody talking to each other like I ain't laying there bleeding still with this thing on my leg and the thing on my neck. They having like whole conversations above my head about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me and my brokenness. Whatever. I done already called in to work, so it ain't like I got anywhere to go. I ain't got no car, you know. I laying in the hallway, and my friend at the time, Mandy, was one of the first people to show up, okay? She was one of the first people to show up. Never mind, they had parked me in the hallway. So I'm literally like against the wall in a hallway with like blankets up to my neck, waiting. Didn't know what I was waiting for, but I was just waiting by myself. Okay? So Mandy shows up, and Mandy lost it. Okay, I'm chill. I'm cool. I ain't cried. I guess they done pumped me up with some drugs, so I'm good. Like, I ain't in pain. I'm straight. I'm just waiting, right? Mandy walk in, lips start quivering, chin start going, tears start flowing. I'm like, what? She was like, what are you saying? It ain't funny. It's not funny. I love you, Mandy. It's not funny. It's not funny. But she lost it. I don't know if it was because, like, I was on a gurney in a hallway at the hospital. She knew I just had an accident. Like, I don't know what it was, but she freaking lost it, right? She's like, are you okay? It's not funny. It's not funny. Stop laughing. I'm sorry, Mandy. I'm sorry. Anyway, they were getting ready to roll me into like the emergency, I guess, triage area to assess the damage or whatnot. Like the way she was crying and acting, I'm like, oh, well, since I ain't died in an accident, I'm legit about to die right now. Like the way you acting, I'm about to die right now. Like, this is it. Tell mama I love her. Tell Faye them, you know, it was good. Just saying bye. Never mind, I'm still lucid, okay? So I'm still good. I'm still good. I'm not in pain, but I'm still good. Still in control of all of my faculties. He rolled me in, and they get ready to put me on the drugs, the anesthesia, to make me go to sleep or whatnot. And I remember laying on the gurney, and this part is true, like the part on the movies when the camera guy's like looking up and it's like a whole bunch of people around you, doctors and whatnot, and all you see is like a really, really big white light or whatever. That part is true. So I'm just laying there, and they send a priest in, a preacher, whatever. Anyway, he had on like the black robe with the thing on his neck. So I was like, oh, what? Y'all ain't tell me? Is this it? Is this it for real? Y'all done sent the man in to pray with me? Oh! So I'm like, what? What y'all need to tell me? They was like, no, ma'am, calm down, Miss McGee. You're fine. You're fine. He just prays with people before, you know, any type of surgery. Well, say that, Mr. Sir, Pastor, man, you need a sign that says you're not dying. I'm just here to pray with you. Do that. Don't just walk in with a Bible like, can I pray with you? No, yes, but no, man. I thought I was dying. Like everything leading up to this let me know that I was getting ready to die. And then y'all send the preacher man in to pray with me, and he up here at my head with his hand on my shoulder like, Miss McGee, let's pray. Okay. Anyway, we pray. Then I look and I focus and I notice that it's like 10, 15 people in there. And like I see the doctor person, but it's like 10, 15 other people that with like clipboards. I'm like, what is happening? Oh, this is a teaching hospital and, you know, we're teaching. Oh, okay. Once again, this is something that y'all need to tell people. Don't just be springing stuff. Like I'm still like, you know, in control right now. Like I can still comprehend right now. Don't just be springing stuff on me. Then they start cutting away my clothes. All of my clothes. Now, in the back of my mind somewhere, I knew that I had to get naked. Like in the back. Like all the way in the back. Around some corners in the back. I knew that I was going to have to eventually get naked. I did not know that I would have all of my garments cut away in front of an audience. Like underwear and all, everything just cut away. And I'm like, All right, well, y'all gonna have to give me some names or something. Y'all gonna introduce yourselves or something. I'm sitting up here butt naked, spread eagle on this table. All y'all looking at all of my business. Pocketbook fully exposed. Y'all better tell me some names or something. Y'all seeing all my good girl today. Everybody start laughing. It ain't funny. I ain't playing. I am not playing. I am not laughing. I need names. Y'all better introduce yourselves. I'm all exposed, all vulnerable, butt naked on this goddamn table. Spread eagle. Because they had to isolate the leg that was jacked up. Which means y'all had to open my legs without my consent. I mean, I would have gave it to you. I would have gave it a consent because I need my leg worked on. But god dang, man, like butt naked and I'm still awake. Wait till I'm asleep before y'all start yanking on my leg, man. It was embarrassing and embarrassing. I mean, mama was right. Make sure you draw straight when you leave the house, man, because you never know. You never know. My drawers was clean. I'm glad about that. But it didn't matter because my junk out. Pocketbook fully exposed. I'm still a little traumatized if y'all can't tell. I'm still a little traumatized. And they had clipboards. I don't know what y'all taking notes on. I don't know if y'all drawing pictures, cartoons, likenesses of my pocketbook. Like, I don't know, but I ain't had no control over that either. I'm like, just knock me out. Y'all go ahead and knock me out. Let me be unconscious for this part because y'all tripping. Okay, y'all tripping with the whole neck. So everybody laughing and whatnot. I'm like, shoot me with the stuff, man. Go ahead, shoot me with the stuff. Knock me out. So he shot me with the stuff, and he was like, I need you to count back from 100 or whatever. And I was like, all right, cool. Once again, saw that on the movie too. So I'm like, I'm a G at this. I'm gonna get to like 60 or less, cause I'm a G. Man, I might have made it to like 98. 98. And then I woke up in the recovery room. All right. And I'm like, is it done? Is it over? And they put a rod, I think it's titanium rod in my leg or whatever. So that was fun. I stayed in the hospital for about 5 days. Mind you, my mom lives about 3 hours away, 3 and change hours away. My mama was there. It probably took less than 3 hours for my mom to get there. And my mama don't drive on the big road. So she got somebody to drive her to me. Like, whoever it was, you know, God bless you. Because I'm pretty sure my mama was like, come on, let's go. Like, that's fast as you can go. Mama gave it to whoever brought her up. I think it was my brother. Anyway, so my mom stayed with me in the hospital, slept in the room with me, and I'm pretty sure it was a traumatic experience for her too. After that, loaded me up. I couldn't walk. Of course, I was in a straight brace and a walker, and loaded me up, and I went back to Alabama to recover. Okay, Alabama. Keep in mind, I had moved out of my mom's house for a while now, so I was pretty independent. So to have to suck all of that back up and go home and like legit be a kid again was a very interesting situation, because like I said, I couldn't walk by myself. I couldn't use the bathroom by myself, couldn't take a bath by myself. I couldn't do anything by myself because I was on this walker hard. Hadn't started physical therapy yet or anything. I has, you know, still had to have my bandages changed and all type of stuff. And my mom took that on, and, you know, I appreciate her for that, and I love her for that. I was sleeping in the bed with her, you know, whenever I had to get up at 2, 3 o'clock, because I pee a lot. Whenever I had to get up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, my mom got up with me and put me on the toilet, you know. So that's a mom's love for you, boy. That's a mom's love for you. So started physical therapy. It was a pain in the butt for anybody that has ever had to take physical therapy. Oh, you have my sympathy. I hate physical therapy. I appreciate physical therapists though. And the funny thing about this is, okay, so had my accident, car was totaled, right? So I'm assuming they towed the car. I wasn't involved in that process. Obviously, I was in the hospital. So I'm in Alabama recovering, and I get a phone call from, I think the tow yard or something like that, saying, Miss McGee, we still have your car. We need you to come get it. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, my leg's broken. I can't currently walk, and I'm in Alabama. This car was towed to a place in Georgia. I said, would it be possible for my sister to come get my car? Because my sister still was in Georgia. And they were like, no, we need you to come with your ID. Okay. Well, once again, sir, 1, I can't walk. 2, I'm in Alabama recovering. can somebody closer to you come get my car? No, ma'am. Has to be you with your ID. I was like, look, I can't, and I don't know when I'm gonna be able to come get it. He was like, well, it's gonna be $100 a week until you come get it, or $100 a day. It was some ridiculous amount, or he was trying to, you know, force me to come get my freaking car. And I'm like, dude, I can't at the moment. I'm trying to make arrangements, but you're not trying to work with me, so I don't know what to tell you. Keep the car. It's totaled anyway, because I just found out that talking to my insurance company that something was happening. I think I had switched coverage or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, for that amount of time, when I had my accident, I wasn't covered. So I don't have no insurance, and you won't let my sister come get my car. Keep it. You keep that car. It's dead anyway. I had a lot of sentimental stuff in the trunk. Like, I think I had my college diploma in my trunk, and like a gang of CDs and some other stuff. But you know what? I can order another diploma. Okay? We don't even use CDs anymore. So you good, sir. You can keep that car. You ain't get ready to mess up my mood right now. You can keep that car. And guess what? He kept that car. Fast forward a month and a half, I moved back to Georgia, and I try to get my life back. So I don't have a car, so I'm on the public transportation with a walker. That ain't fun. And people are mean. People are mean. And grocery shopping on a bus with a walker in Decatur? Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. But I got through it. I remember checking the mail on my way to work, taking my mail to work with me. I'm in my office, and I open the letter. It's a bill from the hospital. That bad boy said $66,000. I'm in my 20s. I got a little whatever job. I ain't had no insurance yet because I wasn't full time yet. So to get a bill with my name on it that says $66,000, I still got student loans. I immediately started laughing like, boy, good luck with getting that. What I'm gonna get? I can laugh about it now because I made it through. But at the time, that $66,000 looked like $1 billion. It looked like I ain't never gonna pay that back. Like, I'm so sorry, Atlanta Medical, but y'all ain't gonna never see that $66,000. What did y'all do for 60? Who did y'all kill for 60? Did y'all fly me to Sweden real quick? Like, what? It was 5 days. Yes, y'all accommodated Miss Alice in my hospital room. Might have had some pain pills, extra tray at dinner, like, but 66,000, man. I was like, oh well. This money gonna be following me for the rest of my life. Maybe like a week or two to a month after that, I got a phone call from somebody in the billing department at whatever collection place that Atlanta Medical used. And they said that, you know, they were in the business of helping people. They said if I could pay 1% of this bill, then they would call it good. Thank you, Mr. Billing people. Thank you. Who I need to hug and kiss? Y'all want me to make y'all some chicken? All right. How long I got? Said I had a month. When I tell you, I took all the little extra shifts, all the little overtime. I did what I had to do. I paid that $600 with a smile. A smile on my face, big boy. I'm talking about, here you go. Thank you much. Appreciate you. And they wiped it. I don't even know if it was legit because I ain't never heard of nothing like that. But I appreciate it. So that is the story of how I broke my leg. Thank y'all for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. If you have not done so, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, MinaMean16. Also, I have a Instagram page, and it's the same name, MinaMean16. And I do have a Facebook page. Just created a Facebook page, and it's Mina McGee, okay, aka MinaMean16. So once again, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.